We are back with another review, and today I got this game called Predator, the food chain game. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. So first off, let's get rid of the glare here, and let's get the box slid open and see what we got. Originally it was $7.95 back in whenever this game was created. And here we go, we got Predator, has a little bear on the front, and it says, stalk the forest with wild animals. It's brought to you by Ampersand Press, an exciting adventure in forest food chains. Pretty cool, right? Predator is a whole new idea in card deck based upon the natural food relationships in a temperate zone forest. An animal takes what it eats and is taken by what eats it. Plants, as basic producers of food, score higher energy points than animals, play a variety of food chain games, and adaptations of old favorites. Card deck includes 40 illustrated cards, and it's 2 to 6 players, and ages 8 to adults. So there you go. So I imagine the instructions are moderate. Copyright, made in the USA. Still no dates into regards to when this was made. Let's check out the rules here. Nothing in regards to a date. Here we go, 1973. There we go, 1973. So we just opened up a game that's very old. Very old. This thing has been sealed for a long time. Pretty cool. Food chain cards, that's pretty neat. I like how they do it, like how they run it through like that. It's pretty cool. Let's check out some of the cards and see how it actually rolls through. So it has a little divider in here, it looks like. Some kind of little card placer. I guess holds the cards from shuffling around. And then here are the cards themselves. Back of them just have a ampersand, which is, I guess, the company's name. Yeah, Ampersand Press. So there you go. That's the back of the cards that are pretty thin, actually. They're super thin. Front of the cards are white, and they just have the information that you need to know. But yeah, these are super thin. I guess none of them are. They're all the same thickness. Super thin. Here you go. Front of the card, you got fungi, which is mildew, mushrooms, etc. Eat decaying matter, so like dead corpses and stuff, or dead vegetation. They're eaten by deer, plant-eating insects, squirrels, and turtles. Pretty cool. 10 energy points. It tells you what they're eaten by, which is pretty cool. I like how they do that. These are eaten by bears, raccoons, skunks, turtles. Birds are eaten by all those predatory animals. You got bears, bobcats, and foxes. Go after the porcupines. Pretty cool they do this. Here you go. Grass, the bottom of the food chain. Deer, earthworms, millipedes, plant-eating insects, and rabbits. Opossums, there you go. Birds on a twig. Oh, birds on a twig, a little different. Skunks. You got, this is not, why isn't this owls on a twig? This one's just buds and twigs. Buds and twigs. Bears, these are not hunted by any animal. They're recycled by death and decay matter. So there you go. Interesting. Pretty cool. Deer. Look at this. Plant-eating insects. They're eaten by pretty much everything. Fern. Earthworms. Birds on the ground. Birds on the twig. Birds in the air. Rabbits. Here we go. Praying insects. You got bark. Moles. Death and decay. That's the last card it looks like because it has the bottom credits down there. Foxes, frogs, and toads. Fruit. Everyone eats fruit. Mice. Everything pretty much eats mice. Got another Death and Decay card. Okay, so 2 of those. Bobcats. Look at a little bobcat. Spiders. Birds on the ground. So pretty much birds eat spiders. And it looks like small little mammals. You got leaves, squirrels, seeds. There you go. Seeds. They make their own food. Raccoons. Millipedes, nuts, everything eats nuts, shrews, and herbs. Oh, those special herbs. Snakes and centipedes. I think it's pretty cool how the game teaches you basic, rudimentary, forest knowledge, basically just what you're seeing around you as a kid. you can actually put it into perspective here of how it integrates with its surroundings and the cycle of life in regards to these creatures out in nature. I do find it very interesting that this is a game that was designed for children. It's more of a knowledge-based game, which is something that is not readily used nowadays when it comes to creating board games. A lot of board games are steeped in fantasy and the imagination, something that's kind of been detaching people from understanding how things actually work in the real world. So a game like this is kind of neat. It's called Predator. Definitely something that if you're interested in teaching a lesson, an actual educational lesson, and play a game that's fun at the same time, this would probably be something I would recommend for you to get and check it out. So definitely a cool card game, and definitely something that would be perfectly great for somebody who's enthusiastic about camping or interested in the woods. So if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, subscribe for more. I do card game reviews and TCG reviews every single Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that, and have a great rest of your day.